Everyone in the theater will probably hear the sound of my own heartbeat, I'm sure. You hear a loud thumping noise, that's my heart.
Look how cute.
Aww, Kate Bosworth, back in 2002 at the premiere of her film Blue Crush. It quickly turned into a fan favorite and cult classic.
And Kate joins us today from New York. Kate, do you still get that feeling when you watch yourself on the big screen?
Oh my, I thought I was talking about a wave. I was looking going, what was I talking about? That was so sweet. Oh my gosh, looking at your younger self. Aw.
And we love that movie. That's still one of my all-time. I love that movie so much. And you still have those abs, by the way.
Yeah, saw it on
They
the
didn't go away with the movie. We don't know how that happened.
They come and go. I mean, well, see,
no, they're there.
I've been working on that though for this role that I've been in the Dominican Republic for a couple of months on Netflix's new show, and we've been quite fit on that one. So, yeah, it's I enjoy training actually. So it's been a real kind of blessing to have someone there helping us with that.
You enjoy it. Yeah, go ahead. Let's get into the training.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the must-have for you when you're training? Like, what's the thing you always, you know, that's it's gonna deliver every time you do it, and it's a part of your regimen?
Well, I'm working with a trainer at the moment who's just incredibly targeted with focusing on different muscles and sort of not being too broad with it, which I think I've done before, was trying to kind of do everything at once, and she's just been incredible at kind of targeting each area. So like one day would be abs, one day would be glutes, one day would be arms, and so you really just kind of see like more of a sculpting effect. And with something like Blue Crush, it was just all about the activity and basically just being in deep water all the time. Pun intended.
But you really learned how to surf, which was incredible. I mean, some of those moves.
I look back on that experience and, gosh, it's almost like looking at myself in that little clip. I was 18 years old and had no idea what I was doing, which in a way was probably for the best. But it's a movie that is so dear to me. I mean, it's the #1 film in which, you know, mothers and daughters and you know, all different types of people come up to me and say, you know, that really inspired me to do this, or I really took the plunge because I watched that movie, and thank you so much. And so, you know, if you're able to be a part of something that can, you know, pay it forward in some way, like that really is the ultimate, I think, in being in this industry.
Well, you talk about one movie that's close to your heart. Now you've got another that is close to your heart, Nona. Let's take a look at it first.
Vamos a tapar tus ojos, porque el coyote no quiere que lo identifiques si los cachan. Yo voy a pasar por migración. Y nos vemos en otro lado.
¿Y qué si pasa algo?
Oh, Kate, tell us how this came up. By the way, from what I've seen, you think it's a love story, and it's not. Ooh.
That's right. So my husband, Michael Polish, he's a filmmaker, and he wrote and directed and actually also shot the movie. He was coming home from work one day, and he heard on the radio this story about a sex house that had been busted not so far from where we lived in LA, and all these, you know, young girls who had been trafficked. And he came home and he said, you know, I really feel like there's an important narrative story here to be told, and you know, I'd love to discuss the concept of a movie with you. And we really sat around and talked about how we can utilize our voice and utilize our art in terms of creating a story about a girl who is in Honduras, and she is identified by a coyote, a trafficker, and ultimately sold into human trafficking. And we thought it would be, you know, very important to bring the humanity into the issue and to try and connect the empathy of what this person is going through, because there's just millions of people sold into human trafficking every year. And you know, although it's human beings who are being sold, you know, ironically, I feel like sometimes we lose the connection with the humanity of the issue. And so that was really our intention with the movie. And you know, to try and bring more awareness, bring more dialogue with the issue, and try and bring about change.
Incredible.
Incredible
And
stuff.
it's so true to what's going on in our country right now with,
Yeah.
you know, migrants fleeing and trying to leave Central America right now. It's
Yeah,
really
Michael
powerful.
actually shot the movie in Honduras and Guatemala, and then he traveled all through Mexico shooting this film, and it was literally the almost exact track that the caravan took. So
Yeah. Wow.
it's incredibly timely. We wouldn't have known that, you know, 2 years ago when we shot it, but you know, I think it's an important dialogue to be having today, certainly.
Absolutely, and so dangerous sometimes, Kate, you couldn't even go to set to see your husband or anybody. Great movie.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Great movie, and I cannot wait to see more of it. Nona opens in theaters tomorrow.